I keep hearing, "Hey Morgan, won't all these EVs crash the grid?" And I used to flinch at that. But then I saw tests where parked cars actually helped shave the evening spike. And that flipped a switch for me. Here's the simple bit that can save you money tonight. Charge smart at night when rates are low, and don't slam the grid at dinner time. If this sounds like the kind of messy but real talk you want more of, that's what we do here at Recall Roadmap with Morgan. So yeah, subscribe if you want in. Now, quick map of the players. Smart charging is just your car or app choosing cheap hours on a time of use plan. V2G is different. That is your car sending power back to your home or the grid when demand is high. Think of smart charging like moving your grocery trip to a quiet hour, while V2G is you lending your neighbor a bag of sugar right when they run out. It feels generous, but I also worry about your battery and your warranty, and I do not say that lightly. Right now, the wide rollout is tiny. There are pilots with trucks like the Ford Lightning and older tech like the Nissan Leaf in certain programs. The hardware to go both ways costs in the low thousands for the box, and install can push near 5 figures. Export at home is often capped around 5 kilowatts on single-phase service, so you have to plan around that. Would it help if I show you exactly what to enable at home so you cut your bill without risking your car? Stick with me, because the next part is the clean, safe setup you can do this week. Let's start with the easy win, because I want you to get a lower bill before we even whisper about V2G. Time of use rates charge more in the busy evening and less late at night, so we set the car to fill up off-peak. Your app or the car can schedule that with a couple taps. It is like cooking pasta after the dinner rush, same kitchen, way less stress. This alone can cut real dollars. And it also helps the grid breathe easier in that hot evening window. I like this because it is low risk and high control. No new box on your wall, no new breaker. Just timing. I do get tempted by the bigger idea like, could I also sell power back and make a chunk of money? But I keep myself honest here. Pilots have paid up to about $1,000 in one summer, which is great, but those were specific trucks in a specific program. Meanwhile, the go-to step for most of us is to call your utility and switch to a time of use plan if it exists. That is the move. Then set a max charge level in the mid-range most nights to keep your battery chill and ready. Do you want me to show you the difference between V2L and V2G so you do not mix them up? Cool. Because that is where folks get burned by marketing gloss. Okay, deep breath. V2L, or vehicle to load, is your car acting like a big portable outlet for a fridge or tools. It is handy for outages and camping. V2G, vehicle to grid, is a grid-tied system. You need a bidirectional charger that is certified, and your utility has to allow export. Many homes on single phase are limited to around 5 kilowatts back to the grid, even if the car could push more. That is a rule to prevent local overvoltage. Right now, the list of fully supported cars and programs is short. Think Ford Lightning in managed trials, and Nissan Leafs in earlier demos with approved gear. Hardware is not cheap. Boxes are often $3,000 to $6,000, and install can take you near $10,000 all in. So, yeah, I'm excited by the idea of earning money and helping the neighborhood, but I also worry about payback and the fine print. Some makers do not yet promise warranty coverage for regular grid discharge, so you must check your model before you export. Battery health can be okay with shallow cycles in the middle of the state of charge, but abuse is still abuse if you do it wrong. V2G is best seen as a supplement to home storage, not a full replacement today. Could V2G run your whole home off-grid all year by itself? Not yet, and that is why I lean on a safer middle path next. Here is the path I use at home, and it is not flashy, but it works. Step 1. Lock in smart charging on a time of use plan. Call your utility this week and ask to switch if they offer it. Set your car to charge in off-peak hours and cap daily charge somewhere in the middle, saving the full top-up for road trips. Step 2. Decide what you actually need when the lights go out. If you just want to keep the fridge and some lights on, V2L may be enough for a short outage, as long as you do not try to feed the grid with it. Step 3. If you are still V2G curious, talk to your utility before you buy hardware. Ask about export caps, approved equipment lists, and pilot payments. Expect something like a few $1,000s for the box, and more for install, and be real about the math. If they do have a program, keep discharge shallow and stay in the mid-state of charge unless there is a real need. If this felt clear and helpful, that is what we do here at Recall Roadmap with Morgan. So subscribe if you want more straight talk like this. Thanks for watching, seriously. Go line up that time of use plan, then come back for our next episode on breaker panel basics and safe home charging. Because once you can read your panel, you start seeing your house like a little power plant. So, what would it change in your life if your car was not just a ride, but also a calm little battery that pays you back while you sleep?